Good morning. Welcome back to the lecture series. So last lecture we are discussing about the forms. So now we'll continue with the forms. So last lecture we have seen about form 1, form 1, form 2, form 3, form 5. So here we'll see about the remaining forms. So here the form 2. The form 2 gives a brief description of the invention. So form 2 is a specification, which means that the complete technical disclosure of your inventions. So at the time of filing, we can able you can able to submit either provisional application specifications or the complete specifications. It is through the form 2 that the patent office and the public understand what your invention is and how it is working and why it is new. The provisional specification is filed when your invention is still under development. It helps us to secure the and it helps us to secure an early priority date, which is extremely valuable in patent protection. So, what are the key points? Is it does not require the claims. It contains only the initial descriptions of your idea. See, if you want to have an idea and you want to uh, protect your idea, then we can go for the form 2, that is description of inventions. It is just used only for an ordinary applications. The provisional cannot be filed if your application is convection applications or a PCT. That is, we'll see about in next lectures of what is convection and PCT. The complete specification has to be filed within the 12 months from the date of filing. So you must file the complete specification. So if the filing directly is done without provisional, then your very first publication has also become a complete specification. So the complete specification is a mandatory for an examination and should include the field of invention, background of invention and prior objective, summary of inventions and detailed description of inventions with a drawing, claims, abstracts. So why the form 2 is matters is form 2 is a core document on which the entire patent stands. The controller examines the novelty, inventive steps, and the industrial applicability based on what is written here. If the form 2 is a very weak, then there is a possibility of raise the objections and the rejection of the applications, and they may ask for the clarifications and the amendment. That is why the form 2 is an important when we work for the certified patent to ensure the accuracy of compliance. Next is the Form 3. The Form 3 is mandatory when we try to file an application in the outside filing will be outside the India. This form helps the patent office to track the foreign applications and to maintain the transparency during the patent process. What is Form 3? The Form 3 is a statement of undertaking under Section 8 of Indian Patent Act. So it has two roles, that is to provide the statement of foreign application filed for the same inventions, or to give the undertaking that you will keep in the Indian Patent Office and update any about any future filing or the development. If you have filed or a plan to file your invention in multiple countries, then the Form 3 becomes a compulsory. Why the Form 3 is required is like a patent right is in territorial, so the applicant often file in different countries. Because of this, the Indian Patent Office needs to know that where else you have filed the invention and what is the status of the those application, and whether any objections or office actions were raised in abroad. This information helps a controller to examine your Indian applications with full clarity and prevents the conflicting of claims. So why the information of form? What are the informations contained in the form 3 is like about the country where we are going to file an application number, filing date, and the status. What is the status? Whether it is pending, abandoned, granted, refused, etc. Sorry, any updates such as an office action, examination reports, or the decision undertaking in the to the form the Indian Patent Office of every update. If you later file additional foreign applications, you must revise Form 3 and submit the updates. So the what is the timeline for Form 3 is like you must file the Form 3 within a 6 months from the date of Indian filing data. If any changes, anything changes like a new filing, grants, refusals of the objections abroad, you must update Form 3 again within a 6 month of that change. So the controller can also ask for the details at any time. So if asked, you must provide all the requested documents within the 6 months of request, such as the foreign actions office section, search report, examination report, and claims. It is if it is allowed or objected or allowed. And so why it is important is like a Form 3 ensures transparency, which helps to examiner to understand how other patent office are treating your inventions. Even though the different countries have different patentability standards, examining the foreign status applications gives a useful insight. Form 3 may look like a simple document, but it is crucial in keeping the patent applications compliant, compliant and transparent. So remember that any time you file for an abroad or receive the updates from the foreign patent office, the Form 3 must be updated. So next video we'll see about next slide. We'll see about the Form 26 of filing procedure. Next is the Form 26, that is authorizing the patent agent. So it is a crucial document used when the applicant chooses to authorize a patent agent in attorney to act on behalf during the patent filing and prosecution process. So why the Form 26 is that the authorization of patent agent form is whenever the applicant, whether the individuals or else like startups or the companies or institutions appoint a registered patent agent to handle their applications, this authorization must submit once the Form 26 is filed in the parent agent officially become the representative for all the communications within the Indian Parent Office. The patent filing involves some multiple procedures, deadlines, technical communication with the controller. The applicants often rely on the certified agent too. So that is for the draft of specification, file responses, handle office actions, that is managing the deadlines, communicate with the controllers, and so that like since the agent can act on a behalf of applicant, the parent office required a sign authorization, and that exactly what the Form 26 provides. Without the Form 26, the agent cannot legally represent the applicant. So the Form 26 is simple, formal document, but it is extremely important because it contains the name and address of the applicant and the registration number of the agent, parent agent, and details of the applications and intended applications. The declaration that the applicant authorized the agent to act on their behalf. The signature of both the applicant and the agent, then the date and place of for signing. The Form 26 clearly states that the agent has the authority to prepare and submit the form's response to the queries, any amended document, or receive the document in officially. When we have to file a Form 26 is like whenever we need an agent, we have to appoint an agent. For that purpose, we have to sign an application, that is Form For drafting and filing your parent, we need an agent. So you change your parent agent midway during the prosecutions. The multiple applicants appoint a common agent. So once the Form 26 is submitted, all the further communications will be from the office will be directed via the agent, not to the applicant. If Form 26 are an incomplete or else like missing, the controller may issue the objections or reverse important for the communications may not reach the on time. So what Form 26 like it ensures that it has a smooth communications, proper legal representations, accurate management, and proper apparent prosecutions. And it ensures that all the process will runs very smoothly. So here, once we submit it to your agent, he become a single point of contact, ensuring the proper filing, responses, and communications within the controller, within the controller. Thanks for watching. In next lecture, we'll see the remaining acts. Thank you.